Greetings my dears in love and light. I'm Nikki Sutton and this is the April 2018 Ascension Energy Update for you. Now first of all, I just want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and you can support this channel too at patreon.com/Nikki Sutton, and over there you get extra content. I make an extra 1 to 2 videos per week for you, plus that is the best way to reach me. And if you want, you can also add on personal sessions and email sessions too, so it's a really great place to be and to have more of a spiritual community going on, and I'm there to help out and support as well. In addition, you can book a session with me at nikkisutton.com and it'll be great to talk to you. Okay then, so what's been going on recently? That's what we want to know. We wonder, how have others been feeling? Is it just me? Do I just feel this way? Is it only me? But the likelihood is that the energies are affecting us all in similar ways. And here are some patterns that I have noticed recently for you. Okay, so the Schumann Resonance has been peaking recently. And what this means is the collective vibration, electromagnetic vibration that goes on the Earth is peaking. And they say the Schumann Resonance, if it's raising, this is an indicator that ascension is happening because the vibration is raising on this planet. So if we're subject to different frequencies of electromagnetic radiation that we are not used to, it can affect us. We are energetic beings. We each have our own electromagnetic field. So how does it interact with the planet's electromagnetic fields? That can affect our moods and us physically. Okay, so there's been some full moons. We've had a blue moon recently, and that can cause a bit of spaciness. It can cause you to maybe feel a bit out of balance and also trouble communicating. But the thing is also, Mercury has gone into retrograde as well, and that's until April the 15th. And you know, that's well known to cause trouble with communications, perhaps trouble with electronics, perhaps trouble with travel. And you know, I have had quite a lot of things go wrong recently. I kid you not. Things have not been like this for a while. It seems like one thing after another, and I think, how am I manifesting all this crap? Really, it is a lot to do with Mercury retrograde going on. Now, it's not all doom and gloom, because these things are to draw our attention to things that need working on. It's worse if we're lined up for these things. So if we have a bit of an expectation that things will go wrong, I mean, we can think that we're expecting things to go right, but really deep down in the subconscious, we're a bit doubtful. Those things can be magnified during a Mercury retrograde and therefore actually manifest in your reality. It really can magnify manifesting for you if you've got some deep down subconscious worries about certain things, like I found that I have had, and it's brought my attention to them, and I've had to really deal with it. I think, what is it that I'm disbelieving will go well? What are my doubts that I have? Why are these things going wrong? Okay, so also Jupiter is in retrograde too, and this can also highlight areas in your life that need working on. But again, it's not all doom and gloom at all, because Jupiter is a lucky planet, and we can turn our luck good again. We can turn situations to our advantage again by recognizing them. So there might be trouble, say for example, in relationships, more likely at this time. So it causes us to think, well, what's going wrong? Why is it going wrong? How can I amend my thoughts and behaviour to help the situation? So it's like a mirror. Things that are going wrong, in reality, that's an opportunity for us to think, how can I make that better? It brings our attention to them, not problems, opportunities. Okay, so what else? Now, many people have reported feeling childlike. and feeling like they want to do childish things, or even feeling the presence of their inner child coming back to them. It might be memories that are coming up, or it might just be that you suddenly feel really excited about something and feel like a kid again. Why is this happening? Well, as we move in our ascension, consciousness is rising. More and more people are waking up. And for those who are already quite awakened, we use that term loosely, but those who are on a spiritual path, oftentimes it's part of inner work, and the inner child will make itself known because it wants to come back and say, hi, if you will. Remember me. Remember what I was like. Okay, don't forget me. So the inner child will pop up and make you feel childlike, like you want to play, like you want to have some fun. Don't forget the inner child. Plus, the inner child might need a bit more healing. What did your inner child go through in those years? What haven't you addressed yet? Address it with your conscious mind of today. The you of today is much better able to help heal these things than the conclusions you drew when you were a child. They weren't as whole. You accepted everything that was going on around you, but you can revisit in a relaxed state, revisit things that went on as a child, and with your mind of today, put them right, reason them, reconcile them, have understanding and forgiveness, and help that inner child in you. Next, on this April Ascension energy update, oh my goodness, vivid dreams. How many people have been reporting vivid dreams to me recently? I can't even count anymore, and myself. Some people are dreaming of this event that's supposed to be coming, some event that's going to cause a raising in the level of consciousness, an energetic event. Okay, this may or may not occur. Nobody knows when, but some people are having dreams of like clouds rolling in, or energies rolling in, or energies coming down. And then others are having dreams of after this event happening, what life might be like. And I know that I had a very vivid dream of after some event happening, sort of moving into a new world, and I was dreaming about cryptocurrencies and that the currency I had, which was dollars, not worth anything. I need to exchange it for some other currency. It began with V. Don't know, cannot remember. If you know of a currency, a cryptocurrency that begins with V, let me know, because I don't know. It was just in my dream. So I was dreaming about cryptocurrencies in the future. Who knows? But I know of many people that have been having dreams of some event that is going to happen. It's not, again, not doom and gloom. It can be a positive event with positive outcomes. I'm not talking apocalypse here. We're not manifesting any of that. Also, dreams coming through memories, okay? People who have passed are visiting us in dreams. That barrier between dimensions is thinning now. They are able to communicate with us most freely, and they're best able to do so in dreams. So we are really connecting now. Our vibration is really lining up with the fourth density, or the spirit world, what have you. Our vibration is lining up. So that means that we are able to see better, and during dreams is a great time to be able to do that. Next, on this April Ascension energy update, pets have been leaving us. Now, this seems to have been happening quite a bit recently, and at first I was a bit perplexed. Why are pets leaving us? Now, don't worry, if you've got pets, don't be worrying that they're going to be leaving you. I think this is starting to pass now, but in the last 4 weeks, our pets have been passing on, or they've been getting lost, disappearing, and I think it's something to do with these animals needing to basically go over so that they can incarnate as human next time, so they can be here for these changes, they can be here for this shift. It's time for many of these animals to go and ascend to the third density, because they're second density in terms of consciousness, and they move into the third density, which we are in terms of consciousness. And being of third density, we are able to witness this shift moving forward and learn the lessons from it. So you may notice, or may have noticed, that occasionally you have a pet, a cat or a dog or rabbit or whatever, that seems a very wise animal. You can see in their eyes, it's like they're almost human. They have a sense of knowing. They know you. They know what you're saying. They communicate with you. They're very aware and interactive animals. Now, these beings are the upper second density, aiming to incarnate as human perhaps next time. And this is why I think there's been animals leaving us. And my dear pussycat, he's mainly an indoor cat because he's such a scaredy cat, because I got him from a rescue home. So he'd had a very troubled beginning, had a lot of issues, and we're really breaking through with him. He was really healing and being very balanced and happy. He had gone outside. He occasionally goes outside, but he was chased away by another cat or something like that. He has gone, and I still hold out hope, but I think he's one of these animals that's moved on, and we've had another dog in the family that passed away under very strange circumstances. I don't know if this happened to you or anyone you know, pets passing over or vanishing without a trace. Okay, next on this energy update is periods of exhaustion, and as well as that, a bit of depression. So I think these electromagnetic energies are really amping up right now. I think we're subject to quite a lot of artificial electromagnetic energies as well. So please turn your Wi-Fi off at night. Give yourself a break from using your cell phone and the laptop or the iPad or tablet or whatever. I know that sounds funny coming from someone who's on social media on YouTube, but I really recommend you switch it off for a while, get away, because even any electrical item has electromagnetic fields, and we want to keep them away from us, especially when we're sleeping. Don't have anything within 3 meters of the bed that's electrical, and turn off the Wi-Fi at night. Ditch your microwave, and also complain when they're putting up those cell phone masts near our house. We need to make that stop. Okay, so just try and reduce the amount of electromagnetic radiation you're exposed to. That will help. Can I also point out that deck phones, so those phones, those handheld phones that you put down in a holder, those ones are as bad, if not worse, than Wi-Fi. It's all microwave. So give yourself a break from those. Okay, next on this April Ascension energy update is people keep seeing coloured orbs. Now, it's not just white orbs, we're seeing coloured orbs. So we've got green ones, blue ones, red ones. What are these? I'm a firm believer that I've got some extraterrestrial help around me, and those manifest as little red or blue orbs, sometimes green, and we can't see them. They're in another dimension, but they're hanging around, and I get a very pleasant energy from my ET helpers, and they manifest as those orbs. Me and my partner have been seeing them at the exact same time, so I know it's not in my imagination. Again, I think we're getting more help. Those who have got extraterrestrial help, perhaps they're discarnate ETs in soul form, perhaps they're incarnate in third density bodies, or they're projected here via thought form. However they are here, if you see little coloured orbs or even white ones, perhaps that's them dropping by. Next on this April Ascension energy update, quite a bit of dizziness. I know that I've had a bit of dizziness recently, and a number of people have reported that. Again, it's an Ascension symptom. We're phasing in and out. It can also indicate a bit of an imbalance in the body. Perhaps more vitamins and minerals are needed. I know that calcium, natural calcium supplements and magnesium supplements have really helped me with dizziness as well. Also, I am changing over to distilled water to help cleanse my body, but I'll do a video on that really soon to explain why. And lastly, on this Ascension energy update for April is spontaneous astral projection and spontaneous out of body. We're more likely to have these, especially during meditation. You might suddenly find yourself somewhere. Yes, it's in your mind, but it's super duper clear. You can see some scene so clearly as if you are there. If you get excited, it can pull you out of it. And it's like, wow, what's going on? Oh, it stopped. Okay, so just stay calm, just experience. Where are you going? What are you seeing? So that would be spontaneous astral projection. Your mind goes there. You don't need to remove your soul from your body. These are physical limitations, physical thoughts that we're putting on ourselves. It's your mind, it's your consciousness that is away. So you don't need to try and roll your body out. You don't need to pull yourself out with a rope. Your mind can sometimes just go there. Okay, it's all about consciousness. Thinking about removing a physical body in terms of a soul with arms and legs is so limiting, and you're making it hard for yourself when you're trying to astral project. The mind just goes there. And out of body, same thing. We can suddenly find ourselves walking around the house and yet we're sleeping in the bed. Or we're up above ourselves. And then once we realise, whoa, what's going on, sometimes that's enough to pop us back in. Or if we wake up. But if you find yourself wandering through your house and then think, hey, where's my body? And there I am sleeping. There you go. You're having a spontaneous out of body. Don't worry, you cannot get separated. All you need to do is open your eyes and you're back again. So don't ever worry about that. We don't want any fear going on, because fear causes us to manifest negative things. You can't get separated. You open your eyes and there you are. Anyway, so you may have been experiencing these spontaneous astral projections and outer bodies, and that's a wonderful thing, because you are becoming that true self. You are not limited to your physical body. And these things are not taught to us. And when we realise, even by accident, that we can go other places, it's really exciting, and just go with it. Okay, so I'll recommend do plenty of meditation, okay? If you start to get stressed or feeling a bit down or depressed at the moment, meditation would definitely help you to train your mind to be calm. And also, always I recommend grounding. Get outside, bare feet, on the grass, hold onto a tree, and that reduces the static energy within your body. You can tell that with a multimeter. It offloads into the ground, and you're not carrying around all that extra static electricity, plus negative ions are free to flow into your body, mopping up those positive ions. It's the positive ions that are causing the disruption. We want the flow of negative ions, but we have insulated ourselves from the earth with shoes. So get outside, stand on the grass, it reduces inflammation, you'll feel much better. So I hope you've enjoyed this April Ascension energy update today. Sorry if it's a little bit long, and please do check out my Patreon to support this channel, and you'll get amazing rewards as well. And as I say, it's the best place to contact me. Please go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. We need to help each other out, don't we? And let each other know how we're feeling and provide support to each other. So remember to click subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to receive regular spiritual inspiration on your journey through life. Like and share also, because we're raising the mass vibration together. So go now in love and peace.